Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a demonstration speech on how to do tap harmonics, particularly in the song of Hot for Teacher by Van Halen. There was a study done by Piano Dreamers. That basically said that the average age of a guitarist is 30 years old. So my goal for today is to be able to let the younger audience have a more appreciation for music and guitar, and hopefully maybe we can lower that average age a little bit. So today, all the equipment that I have is obviously my guitar, which is a EVH Wolfgang. I'm using a pedal for this, which is a Plumes by Earthquake Devices, and it's a distortion pedal. Obviously, you don't have to have a distortion pedal to play guitar, but I just wanted to have one to help with the audio quality. And then I'm using a Black Star amp. So let's go ahead and get started. First, what you want to do, obviously you're not required to do this, but every guitarist usually does it beforehand. You just want to go ahead and tune your guitar just to make sure there'll be no weird sounds or anything. So let's go ahead first. You start with the E string. You get your tuner, put it on the top of the guitar, and just turn it clockwise just to try to get it in the green where it's in tune. And it looks like I'm in tune, so go ahead and turn that off. Let's go ahead and turn my guitar on. Okay, and to start out the song, this is the part I'm going to play. I'm not going to play the entire Hot for Teacher song. But the drums kind of come in first. The guitar doesn't come in yet. The guitar finally comes in. I'll give you a little demonstration of what it's supposed to sound like first to kind of give a little inspiration. So it starts off like. So that's what we're going to try to do. So first, to tap harmonics itself, it was made popular, really. It wasn't created by, but Eddie Van Halen, which is the guitarist for the band that I'm playing for, really popularized this technique. But what you have to do first is you have to have your finger to do tap harmonics. You have to have your finger on the 12th fret, particularly in the song, of course. And then you just kind of do like the little hammer-on technique. So you just hammer your finger on, bend it a little bit, and then just release it. So that's what you start with. So then you have your pointer finger on the 3rd fret right here, and you do the same thing. So once you get those two down, you just want to try to put those two together. And once you get comfortable with that, you need to add in your pinky finger on the 7th fret. I know it's kind of a stretch, but you just gotta try to practice, being able to get that, because obviously it's how you play the song. So then once you get this pattern down pat, you have to add in your pinky finger on the 7th fret, still with the hammer-ons like I told you on the 12th fret. So let's just try that. And once you get comfortable with that, just try to do it a little faster. And then a good technique that you should use to kind of smooth up is just kind of, instead of doing a hammer on the 3rd fret here, you should just kind of leave that one on there and really focus on your pinky on the 7th fret and your pointer finger on the 12th fret. So try that, and once you get efficient with that, you get the final product. Start off slow. And just keep building up speed until you get faster. And just more confident with it. So once you have that memorized, the rest is pretty easy. Just keep working up the fretboard. So then you go to the 5th fret with your pointer finger and the 9th fret with your pinky. So use that same hammer-on technique I told you earlier. And that's all done on the A string. So then you move to the D string to continue playing the song. Same technique I told you earlier. Just start off slow. Just start with the 12. Start off with the 12 and 3 just to try to get used to it. You can add the 5 in there. and try to do that faster. And the same thing you did on the A string, we're going to do on the D string. Just move it up the fret. But the only unique thing about this now is you do like a little kind of cut off at the end. You don't finish the set like you did on the other ones. You do. And then you just slide down with your pinky just down. Just get that cool little unique effect. And then finally, well, I guess second to last, you go to the second to last string, just do the same thing. This time you're going to do a little bit more of a back and forth kind of pattern, so it change it up a little bit. I'm sorry, on the G string, that's my mistake. So just do that same pattern I told you earlier. But now you're going to move it on a different interval. But unlike on this last pattern I told you, you have to cut it off too, so that you get the... You just walk back up and down twice, so you just... Now you're on to the final part of this tapping scale. So then you just get on the second to last string, like I told you earlier, and you just walk it down. And then finally you just put it all together, and then you get. That last part is not tap harmonics anymore. That's just how the rest of the song goes. And I just really think it's important that I showed you how to do this, because it is a very big hobby of mine, and I appreciate music, and I hope to let all of you appreciate music as well. And I found that on a study by Fender that only 10% of people actually play guitar. So that's what my goal was of this video, was to try to teach you something new. Obviously, I'm not perfect. I didn't do this perfect. I made several mistakes. But I just want maybe to show people something interesting where they can just learn something new and they can appreciate guitar as much as I do. Thank you for watching.